Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast. We are gonna play some more nirvanA Initiative today. Um, it is gonna be a bit of a shorter stream for me today. It's one right now. I'm gonna tap out at 3 because I have to be on call for a maneuver that the Limbic's doing in a couple hours. But until then, we will do some more brain detecting. So far we started with uh, Ryuki in the, shall we say, the murder game show, um, and then Mizuki, 6 years from then, had to find him to get him to uncover the details of the half body case. And in Ryuki's Somnium, we found that he doesn't know the name of the killer, so he recounted everything he knows, and we are actively in that 6 years ago recounting. Now, we had a branch in Andes Komeji's Somnium, the comedian, where we chose to protect his son. That was what was important to him, and we got the Komeji and Shoma end. But we learned that the name of the of Terror, the alleged perpetrator of these events, these killings, um, is Dahlia, but that's their first name. Presumably, we don't know their last name. So when I went back to try and know their name, I only had half the answer. So we're gonna go back into Komeji's Somnium, and we are gonna choose an alternate path and see what we can uncover there. I also did notice while I was on the flowchart, I love all these little doodles. There's Aiba, and we got Tama. I also love that it just says Ka Ga Me. Kagami is the most important character to this shared universe, and you cannot convince me that I'm wrong. But we are gonna jump back in here. I also have a little trick up my sleeve because I bought some outfits for for Tama and Aiba, and because we're revisiting Insomnium for the first time.
Stand up battle! Can Tama win for a fifth week in a row and take the seat of Grand Champion? Stand up show veteran, Tama!
Oh, because this is a cutscene. I think it didn't give her the outfit. Alright, we got our mental locks.
Let's start.
No, it didn't. Tama, how dare you? How dare you?
You missed me so much.
I put her in a kitty outfit. I put her in a kitty outfit and it won't even put that in the Somnium. Alright, where did Komeiji go? He went over to the stage? Yes. God, this music is really good. The, like, slightly off-tuneness of it.
He's got a good amount of fans.
Oh, well, hello. Komeiji is back on stage. So, for the first time in a while, I want to show you a skit.
Assistant Director Tama, show the cue card again.
Got it.
Super funny gag, I believe is the...
Don't you all want to hear a god of energy?
It's not a very funny gag, it's just a gag.
Hey, lady, you're gonna get tired standing there. There's an open seat right in the front row. Not only can you take a load off, you can watch my super funny skit. Oh, okay. I get one show a month and only get 5,000 yen.
That's right. He's like super in debt.
When we saw him in person, there weren't too many people watching him.
But why not? He's funny.
Okay, but in any case, never really had a big audience.
Why not? He's funny. Okay.
So something can trigger a flashback.
The trigger is...
Now that I've shared my roots, let's head over there.
Komeiji is on the move. Get after him.
Let's see. This should
I've already
be
worked for 5.
autograph. It's like, oh, he took on so much debt. Yes, so this is what does Komeiji want the most? Because before we did what does Komeiji want to protect, I think.
Komeiji became a co-signee and took on someone's debt.
What an idiot. Of course they'd take off on him.
But hey, now we know how to trigger these flashbacks.
Yeah, the cue has to link to the memory of his past.
All right, let's keep going.
He's on the move again.
We went to the balloons, I think.
They actually sell.
Let's try fly with balloons, because we didn't do that last time.
Excuse me, I want enough balloons to fly. How many would I need? What? I can't. Well, duh. What?
Yeah, director.
okay.
You dropped the ball on that one.
His dream was to fly.
Excuse me,
You can't fly. You need to...
It's fine. This is a somnium.
Okay, let's do the one I know
Actually-
works, which is inflate a balloon because of his debt increasing.
The debt got bigger and bigger, and he couldn't borrow any more money from regular lending companies.
That's why he started borrowing from shady people.
Hey, who is that over there? Who could it be? Do we have a guest today?
Tama, the person standing there is...
Is this the same scene we saw at the beginning of the Somnium?
We couldn't hear then, but I wonder if we can hear this time.
Yeah.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Hello, what is it? Do you need something from me?
Hello, this is Chow Chow Finance. Mr. Komeiji! Oh, you're late on your payments.
Oh, yes. I'll pay you back no matter what. So please,
Are you sure? I've heard that from you enough times already. At this point, I guess we have no choice. Maybe we'll have to get your family involved.
Oh, what does that mean?
Mr. Komeiji, if you can't pay back what you owe, this is what happens. Do you understand? In any case, Yonoharu Inda, good luck.
Shoma, what should I do?
Now,
What?
it's an opportunity for a cue.
Prepare the money.
Okay, I just need to get some money ready, and those Yakuza guys I met at one of my shows, they said they had a good paying job for me.
There we go.
I guess I'll just have to take a chance on that.
There's his Yakuza connections. I'm drinking a Pepsi Nitro Vanilla. I'm not a huge fan of vanilla colas.
Let's
I need to help Shoma is blank, blank, blank. Even if I have to blank, whatever happens to me, blank.
4 minutes now.
Let me take a look at that map real quick. Where is he? Is he here by the planes ride? Oh, that's right. I don't actually know what any of these things are. There he is. He's back in the arcade. But this is interesting. The texture is a lot
It's a
different.
shooting game. I can't picture Komeiji playing this.
Find someone good at games.
What? You want me to play this? Oh, hey there. You look like a shooter. Why don't you give it a shot?
There we go.
This is the goods. I'm gonna take the pay. Don't worry, it's untraceable. Thank you.
That's why he couldn't get involved with the cops. He got too deep.
Oh no.
Andy's Komeiji was selling firearms? Huh? Komeiji is gone.
What? He's over there.
Yeah, even if I have to break the law. Anything for his family.
Komeiji is trying to get on an airplane.
His expression is so... dead.
Tama, get in position to show Komeiji a cue card.
One more round.
What? Another?
What do you want me to say? If you quit now, your debt's only gonna get bigger.
Yeah, just one more job, man. Oh, it looks like you've racked up some more debt. You're gonna have to do another job.
Why? I gave you all your money.
You're nowhere close. Going round and round again, Komeiji. You're stuck doing laps for us just like this plane ride.
Komeiji had a hard time getting away from these shady characters.
I'm guessing he could only pay off the interest.
Yep. Like credit cards.
I forgot my bow tie.
And other legal theft.
Hey, where's he going?
What is this? I know. If I have this, this is my ticket out of here. This is victory. This is my gold medal.
What did Komeiji find?
I'm going after him.
Yeah, money.
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
Oh, where is he? Can you run off this way? Yeah, there he is.
What?
Is this?
Take.
If I take this with me, they'll have to pay me. There's no way they want this getting found.
Yeah.
It'll fit perfectly in my suitcase. It's just sitting there, practically begging me to take it.
Yeah, just blackmail
I
them.
take this. I can escape this life.
That won't end poorly.
This is my chance to finally get ahead. I can't go back now.
Komeiji took something home in his suitcase. I'm guessing he was going to blackmail someone.
But what could it be?
Well...
Well, let's go find his suitcase. That was a relatively painless Somnium. That was a lot easier to figure out than the other way around. Smiles for tears.
Mr. Komeiji, I've taken a look inside your mind. You've been involved in gun trafficking, haven't you? There are other things I'd like to ask you about. May I have a minute of your time?
You're in an interrogation room. You don't need to say, hey, do you have a second to talk about this? You have him detained. Good, we're getting this all on camera. Alright, Komeiji. What were you doing in Horror Story? You trafficking a gun. Trafficking your debt. You're not gonna talk to me.
Mr. Komeiji, you're treading dangerous waters here. At this rate, Shoma could also be put in danger. Please, talk to me. For Shoma's sake.
Shoma, can you protect him?
You want me to protect Shoma?
As soon as I know he's safe, I'll tell you everything.
Ryuki, I have Shoma safely under custody.
Okay, good. I'm glad we don't have to go do a fucking chase to find
I'll
him.
put him on the line.
Dad!
Shoma, are you okay?
No! The cops came and put me in the car, and now they're driving me to the station.
I see.
What did you do, Dad? The police are after you now? I knew you were dumb, but not that dumb.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry.
They don't have a sweet relationship in this route because I didn't repair it.
Shoma, I'll have to fill you in later. I need to talk to your dad for now.
Okay. But...
All right, Ryuki. I'll leave the rest to you.
Now, please continue, Komeiji. Or do you prefer Mr. Enda?
Alright. Why did you have that gun?
About what you said earlier. I was involved with gangs and their gun trafficking operations. That's where I stole the gun I had. I was knee-deep in some dangerous business, and I thought I needed a way to protect myself.
Yeah, tell me about your dad.
Yes, I've racked up a huge amount of debt. I've been getting hounded by collectors. Eventually, they started threatening me with this.
Listen, Andy's Komeiji. Your dear little boy is in elementary school, isn't he? If you don't pay the money you owe in 1 month, we're taking him and selling him overseas.
Oh, just straight kidnapping and selling a child into slavery. That's horrible.
Am I clear?
I couldn't talk to the police. You're right. Gangsters selling guns, and I was an accomplice? It was all for money, but I've always wanted to cut ties with that lot. But I couldn't do it. I had no other way to pay back the money I owed. The money I make as a comedian is just a drop in the bucket.
Alright, what were you doing at Horidori?
Well, the thing on the rooftop of Misatan. You know about it, don't you?
Yes. You walked away with it in your suitcase. It was so you could blackmail someone.
That's right.
Is this related to Horidori Institute somehow?
Mr. Ryuki, please take a look at this.
From Terror. Come to Horidori Institute of Genetics. If you give it back, you'll be rewarded.
A message.
Look at the sender.
Yeah. A message from Terror. Komeiji, what's going on here? Why do you have a Nile message from a serial killer?
That thing I found belonged to Terror. That's what he was talking about in the message.
Are you saying you tried to blackmail Terror?
I guess so. Anyway, that's why I went to Horidori Institute. The entrance was already open by the time I got there. But there was no one inside, as you know. I had no choice but to wait there, and then you showed up.
So what is it?
Do you still intend to hide things from me? Mr. Komeiji, I'll ask you one more time. What is this thing that's so important to Terror? Fine. I'll ask a different question. Where is it now?
Will you bring me with you? If you do, I'll tell you.
Dude! You are putting yourself in so much danger solely to obstruct the process of stopping a
Mr.
serial
Komeiji.
killer.
Isn't this...
Yes, it's my home.
This makes so much sense that it's actually confusing.
Yeah, it's kind of anticlimactic. So, where can I find it?
Ah, right. Where was it? I must be getting old. I'm having trouble remembering.
Oh god, this is a sting.
Mr. Komeiji, please. You can't tell me that after bringing me all the way here.
I know, but what am I supposed to do if I can't remember?
We have no choice, Ryuki. Let's just start looking around.
Can I wing sync? No, okay. Okay, it's not in the robot.
Maybe this?
You think this is what Terror was after?
No, I was thinking maybe it was inside the doll. Oh, it's at a rabbit.
There are only futons inside. I doubt Terror had an interest in this.
Okay, let's go under the kotatsu.
Nothing here.
There's something like seaweed on the ground, though.
I don't think that's relevant right now.
Show his toolbox. Okay, I was gonna say the robot had a chest
I got that when
compartment.
I won first place in the quiz tournament.
So this is precious to Komeiji.
It seems unrelated to Terror, though.
Pictures. Okay, check the living room first. It's not the fan.
Ryuki, shall we play hit and cover rock, paper, scissors?
What are you talking about? We don't have time for that.
Counter. Check the living room first. Okay. Alright, where is it?
Please give me a minute. I'm trying my hardest to remember.
Energy. Dresser.
Nothing really stands out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I checked everything. Checked the room from end to end, but we didn't find anything that might be what we're looking for.
Mr. Komeiji, are you really sure it's here?
Yes.
He's
it should
stalling.
be.
He's so obviously stalling so that Terror can come and
How
fucking murder us.
strange. Where could it have gone?
Ryuki, look at this.
I thought so.
What is he thinking?
I've had enough of this. If you're going to keep lying to me... Huh? Why are you all here?
Not who I was expecting, but okay.
Ryuki, you left Shoma at Abyss HQ, didn't you?
Yeah, in protective custody.
How awful of you to leave him all by himself. Miss Iris, Miss Mame, and I were having dinner at Yurakucho. Then I got a Nile message from Shoma. That's when we found out about the questioning. We also found out Shoma was in police custody. This is bad. It's a super mega big deal. That's what we all were thinking, so we headed over. But he was done being questioned by the time we arrived. That is why we decided to bring him here.
They all know Shoma?
Seems so. Shoma and Mizuki go to the same elementary school, so that's probably how they're all connected.
Give it up already, Dad! I already hated you for being unfunny, pathetic, and unpopular. And now you're a criminal too?
Did the police tell you that?
Yeah, they told me everything.
But it was all for you.
Stop making excuses. You did all that bad stuff, and you're still trying to fight back, lie, and trick your way out of it. I'm sick of it!
Shoma.
Dad. Dad? You should just die already!
What?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yep. Big mistake. I'll give you one more chance. Come to Devaita alone.
This could be an opportunity, Ryuki. If we go to Devaita, maybe we can catch Terror.
Mr. Komeiji, we'll put our search aside for now. I'm going to Devaita, alone. I can't bring you along on a hunt for a dangerous criminal.
No, you can't. Terror will run if you show up. I need to get his guard down first. You should hide somewhere. And once he shows up, you appear.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'll be the bait. This is the least I can do after what I've done.
I don't get why. I mean, I get why Komeiji is doing this, but it's bad. Komeiji went into the studio alone. Before he did, he started a video call on his smartphone. I hid out of sight, watching the video and waiting for something to happen. He's gonna die. But no matter how long I waited, it didn't seem like Terror would show up. I eventually ran out of patience and walked into the studio. Yeah, I was gonna say, we were intended to show up and see this.
Ryuki. Are you okay, Mr. Ryuki?
What happened?
Yeah, and Komeiji's gone.
Oh, good. You're okay.
I don't think I'm injured. Why are you here?
We will explain later. First, can you tell us what happened here?
I don't know. I started seeing things. Then I lost consciousness.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Look at his eyes! Look at Ryuki's sprite! Tama's off! Tama is offline!
Whew. I managed to come back.
Tama.
After you lost consciousness, you were attacked from behind. A high voltage current was delivered to your back, and I was short-circuited. I wasn't able to use any of my functions. But, as you can see, I was able to bring myself back online thanks to my self-repair program.
Did Terror do this?
I don't know. I didn't see the attacker. I don't know anything after you lost control of your bladder.
You mean lost consciousness?
Yeah, whatever.
So, where's Komeiji?
I don't see him here.
Yep. Hello, half a corpse. He was throwing death flags left and right.
No.
Mr. Komeiji, why?
It's the right half of Komeiji's body. I think it's safe to say Terror is the culprit. I can't link sync now. Not enough battery.
Okay, good to know. Shoma.
What can you even say in a situation like this? How could this have happened?
Did you see anyone? You okay?
Of course he's not okay.
Yeah, I know he's not okay, Tama, but I only have so many options.
Komeiji was his father.
I figured that something was up with you guys at Shoma's house earlier. I heard you were talking about Terror and going to Divida, so I got worried and came over. Oh, but we did not come here right away. We first discussed whether we should track you down. I think it was about 2.5 hours after you left that we decided. We thought we should just come straight here and...
It's 11:30 p.m. now, by the way.
Did you see anyone?
No. I didn't see anyone until we got inside the studio. I guess so.
Alright, Kizuna.
Well...
Ah, there you are.
Oh my god, this guy? This is just a chauffeur from the first game.
Here you are, the receipt for your card payment.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse me, but who are you?
What? Oh, I am but a humble taxi driver. I forgot to hand you the receipt earlier.
So you drove these four here?
Indeed, that is correct. I was always quite bad with machines, you see. I let others handle the TV, the music, and other such things. Oh, one time I wanted to listen to a CD, but I didn't know how to open the CD player, so I smashed it with my fist.
Okay, I get that you're a comic relief character, but this is such a weird time.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
That is just how terrible with machines I am. That is why I could not handle the card payment as smoothly as I would have liked. And while I was fumbling my way through the payment...
He said that the girl with the blue hair in the passenger seat ran out. So it was...
Mame did?
So she got out of the car first.
Naturally, I was quite flustered by this rowdy display. And so I continued to fumble for 3, 4, no, perhaps even 5 minutes or so. I somehow managed to process the payment, but I was still quite bothered. I returned the credit card, but in my haste, I completely forgot to hand over the receipt.
What were the other three in the back seat doing during all that?
They were waiting the entire time. The card was Kizzy's, but she was sitting on the far left seat, so Shoma and I didn't get out.
Well, now that that's settled, I will be off. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, there's a corpse here. How dreadful. I'll be going now.
By anyone, do you mean the culprit?
Well, anyone at all. Like, any suspicious figures, maybe?
No. We did not see a single soul.
I see.
Alright, could you help me?
That is a bit of an exaggeration. We simply untied the rope that bound you.
Rope?
Must be that one over there.
Yeah.
I was tied up with that?
Yeah, your hands and feet were tied really tight. When we arrived, we found you on the ground in that state. So, Kizzy and I untied the rope. Yes. Kizzy, Shoma, and I went into the studio together. Mame was already inside.
What is it, Ryuki? Does something bother you about that?
No, it's nothing.
I mean, if you went in first, did you see anyone?
I see. No one saw anything.
She's way more in shock than
Tama,
everyone else.
have you contacted Abyss and HQ?
Way ahead of you. The investigation team should arrive soon. I've also arranged for a counselor. All 4 of them are in a really bad mental state.
Shoma?
Are you okay?
Understandable reaction for someone whose father just died.
Shoma, wait!
Don't just stand there, Ryuki! Go after him!
Right.
I don't want to leave the scene of the crime. I don't think leaving the scene of the crime is a good idea. By the time I ran out of the studio, Shoma was already gone. The other 3 must have decided to split up, because they scattered in different directions. I thought it would be better to search a wider area and got in my car, but...
I don't see him anywhere. No response on his phone, and his GPS is off. Where did you go, Shoma?
We had to find him after he stormed out like that. Who knows what he'll do in this state. Calm down, Ryuki. Think about where Shoma might go.
Where he might go? I got it. Shoma must be there.
The Misa-san? Or... Nice. No, okay, it is Misa-san. Ooh, we got a cutscene.
Shoma!
Oh no, he's getting
here we
away.
It's a Ferris wheel.
We'll never
Come
be
back
able to
down and we
catch
can
him.
wait.
Well known. I love it. We've just been waiting. Nothing has happened in the intervening time.
Anyway, this is all a load of bull. Today is Valentine's Day.
What?
It's past midnight, so it's February 14th now.
Oh. But I don't really care about that right now.
How can you not care?
More importantly, Shoma was on the number 2 car, right?
Why do you ask?
Because
Yes, he definitely went in number 2.
I thought so. If that's the case, he should be back soon.
It's, what a weird scene to have.
What? No. How?
Ferris wheel has a secret trapdoor to Nye's HQ or something.
We checked every one of the cars, but I don't see Shoma anywhere.
We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles.
It can't be. Impossible. It can't be. It can't be. I know Shoma went on that car. I saw it with my own eyes. And yet...
Yeah, here we go.
Hold on. Don't tell me it's happening again.
I think Ryuki needs to talk to someone. Cause, this isn't normal, Ryuki. You need to speak to a professional.
Tama, do you know about this place? I heard about it from Mr. Date.
Oh, I don't like Ryuki's expression.
This shrine worships a fruit called the Fruit of Immortality. If you eat it, you will gain eternal youth and life.
Hey Ryuki, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not well. Mentally, I mean.
Yeah.
You haven't been for a long time now, and I think it's getting worse. You should really see somebody.
I'm fine.
You're not.
Coming to the shrine has calmed me down.
You're mega not fine, dude.
Coming here doesn't solve anything. Praying to a god or Buddha isn't going to heal your heart. Please, Ryuki.
Okay then. You want me to go to the hospital? Before I do, let me ask for one thing. Can you replay the scene from Studio Devita right now?
Ryuki.
I want to solve the HP case, no matter what.
Yeah, and real bad news for you about the context of this game, Ryuki.
No, I have to solve it. For Komeiji. Especially now that he's...
Sheesh, really... Fine, I'll do it. But promise me that after the investigation you'll...
Yes, I'll go get checked out.
Promise, okay?
Yeah, I promise.
Now, close your eyes. Let's do this. So, what did you want to investigate here?
Something's been bothering me. You see that camera on the tripod that's tipped over? When we got here...
It wasn't like that.
Why did it fall over?
Could it have been terror?
But why?
I don't understand why, but it could only have been him.
No, that's not true. There's another person that could have tipped it over.
Komeiji?
When we regained consciousness, there were 4 people here.
Oh, that's true. Could've been Mame.
Iris, Kizuna, Mame, and Shoma. The first one to go into the studio was...
Amame. That's what Iris and Kizuna said. Are you suggesting Amame tipped over the camera?
It's entirely possible.
But why would she do that?
That's what I'm going to figure out.
Alright.
It really isn't standing up.
Yeah.
Could it be the alcohol's fault? It happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
Objects other than the camera tipped over.
The
Aha.
kettle is on the floor.
Must have fallen off the table.
I wonder how it fell.
Someone did a pile driver on it. Either that or it was bumped or something.
Natural heat source reaction. Aha!
The floor is wetter than my...
Please don't even say it.
Would you prefer the word moist?
Oh god.
I think there was hot water in the kettle. It must have been in keep warm mode. That must have fell and...
Okay. And there's footprints.
Footprints from the water. Saying that it's still warm, the prints couldn't be more than a few minutes old by the time this data was gathered.
So right before we regained consciousness?
Yeah.
Can you tell me whose prints they are?
Judging from the shape and size, absolutely Amame's.
The prints lead to the door over there.
The door on the west side.
Alright.
The door on the west side of the building is locked. I don't think we can open it from this side.
Are there any other exits?
The only other door is the door to the east, the one we entered from.
So, east and west. Just the two exits.
Alright, let's take a look at Komeji's corpse.
What's the estimated time of death?
Roughly an hour and a half ago. Based on the time the body was discovered, of course.
So roughly 10 p.m., February 13th. We woke up here around 11:30 p.m.
Okay. Let's take a look
It's
at
the
the
rope
rope.
that had you in the tortoiseshell bondage position.
Tortoiseshell? No, that's not true.
Oh? Was it a crab tie?
No. No crabs, no tortoises, no shrimp, nothing. Anyway, look at the rope. There's a fake nail.
Oh yeah, there
It
is.
matches what Amame had on.
Right, and I think it was Kizuna and Iris who untied him. So how would her fake nail get there?
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. I think I can make one conclusion.
Oh? Care to share what that is?
First, think about what Mame did when she first entered the studio.
Did she go to the camera? Or the rope?
Judging from the trail, I think she came to me first. She couldn't have come to me after stepping in the warm water, because if she did, it would have left prints. So the first thing she did must have been to try to untie me. That's when a bit of her nail broke and stuck to the rope. But then, something happened that stopped her.
Something.
I'll tell you later. Anyway, she stopped trying to untie me.
Where did she go from there?
She ran for the west door. And that's why the camera's knocked over. Yeah, because she ran full on
Here.
this way.
Mame must have been in a hurry. She tipped over the camera by accident.
And then what?
Knocked over the kettle and then out the west door.
She came here next. Mame ran into the table, which caused the kettle to fall, and the hot water spilled on the floor.
And then?
Well, if we trace her footprints, they stopped right in front of the western door. But the door was locked and it didn't open. So she couldn't get out. And then... Tama, do you have any ideas? Why Mame stopped trying to untie me?
Mm-hmm, I sure do. But continue. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Okay, here's my answer. It's simple, actually. I think Mame saw Terror enter the studio. While she was untying me, Terror came across the scene. They ran over to her to try to take her out. That's why the body was left in such an unnatural position.
I see. We're on the same page. There are still some question marks, but... Well, putting that threat aside for now. Shall we get started?
Start what?
Filming, duh.
Again?
You got a problem?
Tama, are you gonna do this every time? I don't know why you're gonna ask.
Are you ready?
Of course you are.
No.
Okay, here we go.
I said no.
Ready? Action! I'm going to cast you as a Mame. Recreate her movements. Let's start with when she first ran into the studio.
Her first move was...
What? Oh no! Mr. Ryuki is tied up!
Oh, Ryuki, please don't keep talking like that this whole time.
You're a really shitty actor.
Well, what did you expect?
Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Snap out of it!
This is when her nail fell off.
Mame tried to untie the rope, and...
That's when Terra ran into her.
Since Terror is blocking the east door, she can't go that way. So she tried to run to the other door.
Okay, let's see your best performance. God.
Why do you make me do this?
Okay, go on, run away.
And then, run into the camera. Then run into the table, and that drops the kettle, and...
Oh, his little run.
She discovers the west door is completely locked. Ugh.
Cut! You were doing so well. Anyway, she was cornered and... What happened after that? This is what I was trying to get at earlier. And one more thing. When you asked Amame if she saw the culprit, she shook her head. Why did she lie?
Hey, Tama. You collected all the data in this studio, right? Including X-ray?
Yeah?
In that case...
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Terror was here.
I knew it.
What? Terror?
I think so.
So when we regained consciousness, they were in the studio?
And that's why she lied.
That must be the case. Wait, you didn't notice, Tama? I thought you had X-ray vision.
I thought it was part of the set.
Anyway, they have a gun?
Yeah, a 50 caliber automatic handgun. That could do some real damage.
This next bit is just speculation, but... Terror headed to the western door and cornered Mame, but then must have heard footsteps coming from the other door. Iris, Kizuna, and Shoma. Of course, Terror probably had no idea who they were. Terror must have said something like...
Don't tell them I'm here. If you do, I'll shoot you.
Then they hid in the set, since their only escape route was cut off.
That's why Amame lied. She couldn't have said anything with Terror threatening her.
Probably.
And that's why she was more terrified than anyone else.
Terror was right there, but we couldn't get them.
There was nothing we could have done. Shoma was the top priority.
Anyway, there's only one thing we need to do. Let's find Mame. She saw Terror in person. She's a key witness now. Maybe she has some information. Something about terror we don't know. Maybe a voice or how they walk. Hey, Tama. Where is Mame?
I don't know. Her smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception.
Why does everyone have their phones off in this universe? Like, I don't know anyone who just keeps their phone off regularly. I asked Tama to call Kizuna, Iris, and Gan to ask if they knew where Mame was. None of them picked up.
Hold on a second. What about your promise?
Fine, I'll get checked. And I want to talk to Shoma. He's at home now, right?
At least, that's what Tama said before I came to the shrine. I have no idea how Shoma was able to get out of the Ferris wheel. I don't know if it's related to all this, but I had a strong desire to find out.
So we have 3 objectives. Finding a Mame, getting checked up at the hospital, and meeting with Shoma, right?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tag along.
You're my eyeball!
Not to mention today is special for partners. Valentine's Day.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Anyway, let's get going.
Alright. Let's go to the hospital. I think Ryuki needs to have his brain looked at by a scientist. Yep. That's why. Because that keeps happening.
I'm glad we had an open room for you. It's quiet here. You should be able to relax and focus on your treatment.
Treatment?
Oh, you don't have to worry about the paperwork for your stay here. We'll handle everything.
Hold on. My stay here? What are you talking about?
Hmm? You don't remember?
Remember what?
This is troubling.
Ah. Did I just apparate in the hospital?
Doctor, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be doing this at the hospital. Put your ball away. No playing Kusemon Go in the hospital.
No Pokemon Go in the hospital. Alright, what? Stay at the
Mr.
hospital.
Ryuki, do you remember getting a checkup? I'm sure the doctor would have told you everything.
No, I have no idea.
I see. Then I'm afraid I'll have to be the bearer of bad news. Mr. Ryuki, you have what we call cognitive dysfunction. Sometimes you'll forget what time it is or where you are, even lose track of the people around you. It's all part of your condition. In addition to that, we believe that you have a short-term memory disorder.
Tama, is this true?
Yes, it is.
This is difficult for me to say, but your condition is very serious. We need to begin treatment immediately. I'm going to get the files. I'll be right back, so please wait here. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, this is weird.
Okay, I went to the hospital like I promised. Now let's get going, Tama.
What are you talking about? That nurse told you that you need to stay here.
I don't have time for that. I need to solve this case.
Tama, how much time has passed?
Please, Tama. Just 3 more days.
I refuse.
Fine, just 1 day. 24 hours is all I ask. Please let me do this. Please. I'll give you some chocolate later.
Are you joking? You know I can't eat chocolate.
No, I mean like
She can't eat anything. She's a hologram.
emotional chocolate.
Ah, fine. But you're only getting 24 hours. Not a second longer.
Thanks, Tama.
Alright. Let's head to Marble. Just because I want to see Mama again. We love Mama.
Welcome! We aren't open yet, though.
On this Twitch stream, we love Mama.
I've got something for you, Ryuki.
What?
It's hard, and it'll leave a mess all over your hands.
It's a egg.
I know exactly what Mama's talking about.
It's chocolate.
That's what I was going to say.
It's Valentine's Day. I wanted all my customers to get some.
Inside the box is something hard. Play with it too much and you'll be left with a mess on your hands. Thanks, Mama. And Wink Sync.
Oh, you want to know why there are 2 balls? This way, I have a spare if one stops working.
Yeah, do you have any information?
Information, huh? Oh, I saw something online. There's this creepy video going around. Do you know about it?
Are you talking about the nirvanA trial?
No, not that one. There's another one. It was released at midnight. It's called nirvanA X.
Yeah.
X?
That's right.
Ryuki, I looked it up. Once again, the original uploader is anonymous.
It's just like that QR video. I thought it might have something to do with the HB case.
Mama, did you watch the video?
Yeah, I have it saved on my smartphone. Wanna see?
No, Ryuki, don't do it. Something bad might happen again.
Alright. Thank you for the chocolate.
Thanks for the chocolate. I appreciate it.
Don't thank me, honey. Just don't forget to get me something on White Day.
What do you want?
Well, you can return the favor.
Meaning?
Something hard that will leave a mess all over my hands.
Yeah, do you know where Mama is?
I don't follow. Did she get into trouble?
She may have come into contact with terror. She might have valuable information.
Well, okay then. Let's ask the Big Milky Balls.
Could you call them something else?
Oh, mighty balls, who has the softest, bounciest skin in all the land? That is Mama, of course. That's right. Oh, you know it.
Who gives a shit?
I agree.
Now, serious mode this time. Oh, balls, the great and powerful, please find someone for me. Her name is Amame Doi. Where is she right now?
You should go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information there.
Ooh, how was it?
Thanks, that was helpful. The Nice Japan branch.
Are you going to take her seriously?
I may
Not
as well.
necessarily, but it won't hurt to check, right? Mama, please.
Ryuki!
Okay then. I'm going to stream it on the screen over there. It's probably better to watch it on a bigger screen. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Clickety-click.
This sure is a video. $21512DD. $21512DD.
What did I tell you? I warned you!
Huh? I think I'm okay.
Don't scare me like that.
Yeah, about
Judging
that.
by the name, it's gotta have something to do with the nirvanA initiative. The incidents at Shinjuku might be related too.
What incidents?
Well, one example is what happened with that rocket. Luckily, there weren't any casualties. Anyway, I think that was like a test run for the initiative. But we don't know anything for sure. Where the actual show will happen, who's behind it and why. We don't know any of the details.
We do have a clue as to when, though.
Hmm?
The nirvanA X video. There were 2 codes on there.
Yeah.
One of them was 2151200.
Oh, okay. February 15th at 12 o'clock.
I think it's a date and a time.
February 15, 12 p.m.
Yeah, noon tomorrow.
The date and time when the nirvanA initiative will begin.
There's not much time.
What about the letters?
I'm not sure about that one.
No, I don't.
The numbers represented a time and date, so I'm guessing those were for a location.
A location?
Okay, so I'm trying a date cipher. ED GHIJ EDK. No, that's not correct.
We have a lot to think about now.
Let's get a move on.
Alright, let's go to Nice Japan. Because I want to follow up this lead.
It was 2 days ago that Tokiko's body was found here. The investigation is still ongoing.
So, what are you planning on doing here? Mame wouldn't be here.
I didn't come here expecting to find Mame.
You should go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information there.
What valuable information could be here?
I don't know, but let's look around.
Strong point. Honesty and integrity. I don't mean to brag, but my real strong point is loyalty.
Yeah, any new intel?
There isn't anything here.
Anything regarding Mame?
Mame?
It's this girl.
Don't recognize her.
Also, since when can I make a hand hologram? The image of a mame that appeared on Ryuki's hand. That was a hologram shot out of my left eye, my main body. How cool am I? Okay. Alright, Tama. Yeah. Anything regarding mame?
Who?
This girl.
No, I don't know where she is.
I see.
Alright. Please?
It's not a lead or anything, but it is interesting.
What is?
It's gonna take some time to prepare. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Did you search downstairs?
Hmm? You talking about the underground cathedral? It's off limits right now. There's concerns that it might collapse.
So you don't know about the box?
The box?
There was a box there with a strange-looking device. Tama, can you show the image?
Sorry, I don't have it.
What?
Ryuki, when you went to the cathedral, you fell off the bridge, remember? The impact caused me to lose some of my memory. I was only able to recover up to finding Tokiko's body in the president's office.
Oh, shit. So she doesn't have footage of who that person was that Ryuki couldn't see clearly because of his brain.
No backups?
Because it was so deep underground, there was no signal down there.
Come to think of it, there were some network problems.
Exactly. So I couldn't upload the data to the cloud.
Damn.
Alright. Yeah, what's your name?
So that's how it's gonna be. Well, I suppose it's not that bad. Is this getting a little too scripted? If it's what the people want. Anyway, my name is... Kagami! That's my line!
Wait, so what is... So what was it?
Did you forget already? Fine. My name is Kagami.
Oh, Kagami. Kagami. So do you know
this girl?
Mame?
Her name is Amame Doi.
Oh, I know her. She's a mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
That's true, but how do you know that?
Oh, well, I've been there a few times. I wanted to investigate the day-to-day lives of young women.
As an inspector?
I need to know what's in. It's an important part of being an inspector.
That's a tough sell.
Do you know where she is now?
No, I wouldn't know. I can tell you that she isn't working right now, though. I heard from another girl that she hasn't been feeling well recently.
Right.
Huh.
It's unlikely that she'd be at Sunfish Pocket. Mame saw Terror at the studio. And right after that, she saw Komeji's body. It's unlikely she'd be at work with all that going on.
Okay. So what's your name again?
K-A. Ga. G-A. Me. M-I.
Wait, what? Oh, I already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. But just in case I forgot. No, I'm pretty sure I know his name. I probably don't need to ask. His name is, what was it again? Is it...
Very well. Mr. Ryuki, you can give me a nickname. That way, you won't forget.
A nickname, huh? Something easy to remember would be good, right?
Exactly.
How about Kagami? That's an easy nickname to remember.
Why me?
Yeah, so where's the body?
The body is long gone from the autopsy. It really is a shame. She was killed right before her birthday. Tokiko's birthday is February 15th. There was a huge party planned for her here.
The nirvanA initiative is going off on her birthday.
It really is such a shame.
Oh, is she gonna
Ryuki, I'm ready.
come back?
That's what I mentioned to you earlier.
Because she said she could resurrect herself.
Oh, please go ahead.
Look at that pond over there.
Is that?
It's Tokiko's hologram. Her laptop was in the desk. There was a program running this. I think it's some software aimed at these cultists. Needless to say, It's just an image, so she can't really interact with you. But she does talk. Lectures, even. If you give her a topic, she'll give some pre-recorded response. You can choose from 4. Moksha, gain. Form is emptiness, and the allegory of the cave. There's other data in there too somewhere, but it'll take time to get at.
Oh my goodness, this is the ultimate Zero Escape. Is they just made an individual whose sole purpose is to tell you about the Plato's allegory of the cave. Yeah, the allegory of the cave.
The allegory of the cave is a story first told by Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher. There are prisoners imprisoned in a dark cave. These prisoners have never witnessed the outside world. All they can see are shadows projected on the walls in front of them. Merely the shadows of grass and trees, flocks of birds. Even families of deer would be shown from time to time. But the prisoners who have never seen the outside world believe these shadows to be the truth, reality they do not doubt or question. One day, one of the prisoners unchains themselves and escapes the cave. They see real grass, real trees, real flocks of birds, and real deer. At that time, they saw the world as it truly is. Overwhelmed with emotion, they head back to the cave to tell the other prisoners of their discovery.
Everything we've seen until now have been shadows, false images. The outside world is completely different.
None of the other prisoners believe the escapee. Have they gone insane? They laugh. Do you understand this allegory? The escapee was enlightened with the truth and reached moksha. So what about you? Do you plan to live your days chained in a cave, scraping by a living in a world of falsehood and fraud? Or do you plan to join us? The decision needs to be made. Please demonstrate your determination.
Yeah, tell me about moksha.
Moksha, or enlightenment. One is only truly free when free from all desires. But this state of mind is not something that can be easily defined or described in words. It is implicit knowledge. It is not something you can understand without experiencing it for yourself. Imagine, for example, someone who has never seen the color red. It is impossible to explain to that person what the color red is. You can't truly understand the redness of the color red until you experience it. Moksha is similar in this way. So how can you reach moksha? Among Hindu followers are those known as the sadhu. They follow a strict spiritual path of penance in an attempt to reach moksha. For example, one may stand on just one leg for decades, or try to roll across the entire Indo-Chinese continent. One may live on a bed of nails. Another might strike his head upon a pillar thousands of times. Among Buddhists, there are the ascetics. They perform a 1000-day circumambulation, walking 30 miles a day around steep mountains. And they chant the mantras without pausing to eat, drink, or even sleep for 9 whole days. It is said that the founder of Zen Buddhism, the monk Bodhidharma, sat cross-legged facing a wall without rest for 9 years straight. But how do all these things achieve moksha? Is it because pain and penance cause your desires and thoughts to dull and disappear? That may be part of it. Or is it perhaps the state of nothingness that comes over you upon achieving these feats?
Ah, yes. Apathy and nihilism is the true enlightenment. Come on, Dunkiko.
One may come to the conclusion that desires themselves are illusory. Knives has a slightly different interpretation. Do you know how a debugger finds bugs in games?
Yeah.
They try to run into walls over and over and over again. They go to places that normal players won't go, or leave the game on for days. They do things that normal players don't do. Unpredictable actions that the programmers failed to anticipate. That is how bugs that weren't even considered in the planning stages are found. Does this remind you of anything? Hitting your head on a pillar 1,000 times. Sitting toward a wall for 9 years. What if these actions were not anticipated by the creator? What if these actions uncovered bugs in the real world? What if they revealed the seams?
A lot of what ifs here, Tokiko.
In other words, these practitioners of the extraordinary are trying to find the seams. Find them and achieve enlightenment. Learn the secret of this world. The truth. And so we believe that moksha is this journey.
Alright, form is emptiness.
Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. So reads the doctrines in Buddhist scriptures. Emptiness is not separate from form. Form is not separate from emptiness. Whatever is form is emptiness. Whatever is emptiness is form. Emptiness is sometimes translated as void or nothingness. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Everything in this world is false. False is this world to the core. Shotok Taishi, who spread Buddhism in Japan, said something similar. All is false. Buddha is truth. The first part of the quote is self-explanatory. The latter requires context. Buddha, in this instance, is being used as a substitute for the general concept of enlightenment, Bodhi, Satori. Thus, the quote can be interpreted to mean, the sole truth of this world is enlightenment. Everything else is a falsehood. I will give another example. The butterfly dream, a famous legend told by Zhuangzi, one of the founders of Taoism. One day, Zhuangzi was a butterfly in a dream. He awoke from his dream with a question.
Oh, this is the whole, am I a butterfly dreaming to be a person?
Was his being a butterfly a dream? Or is this world he awoke in a dream? Many notable people in history have had similar thoughts. These same questions have been passed down for thousands of years. Why is that? Could there be a truth hidden in all this?
Game.
This world is a simulation. Thus, its creator must have created with intention. This intention we can never know for certain, but we can surmise and we can estimate. Imagine you attempt an action, but that action is prevented by something incomprehensible to you. It is reasonable to assume that action was something not considered by the creator. Contrarily, if you attempt an action and feel yourself compelled by some otherworldly force, it is probably something the creator did expect. Like rats trapped in a maze.
You sure are making up a lot of stuff.
Go in the wrong direction and receive a shock. Go in the right direction and receive a prize. Considering this, perhaps this simulation is actually a game. A game about escaping this inscrutable maze. Can you win this game? The creator probably wants you to.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough out of you, Tokiko.
Well, that sure was something. Didn't help much, though.
Not necessarily. This information might come in handy later.
If you say so.
Anyway, there was no information on Amame. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, where should we go next? Let's go to Brahman. Talk to Gam.
Amame. She was here earlier.
Really?
She left pretty quick, though.
Yeah, why was she
It's
here?
Valentine's Day today, isn't it? Well, she brought some chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah, why? Is something wrong?
Mame saw terror at the studio. Right after that, she saw Komeji's body. Excuse me. But she still brought Gen chocolate? Why didn't you pick up the
I was so
phone?
busy today. We're expecting a lot of customers, so I have a lot of prep to do.
Why are you expecting a rush?
You know about what happened in Shinjuku yesterday? We're actually pretty close to there.
A rocket?
That's right. So anyway, there's tons of people around here now. I thought some of them might stop by here.
Where is Mame?
She said she was headed to Iris's house.
The Sagan household, huh?
Thanks. I've been trying to get a hold of her, but...
Her phone is out of battery. She told me earlier.
I see.
Why are you looking for a Mame?
Gen and Mame are close. I can't tell him there's reason to believe Mame ran into terror. I don't want him to worry about her. I'll play it off.
Well, you see...
I tried calling Iris, but still no dice.
We should just head to the Sagan household.
Yeah, good idea.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I think you're just one step behind. Mame was here, but she left with Iris to go somewhere.
I see.
I'm sorry, Mame. Iris is taking a long time to get ready.
Oh yeah, she's not doing well. She's having a rough go of it. Yeah, anything off about Iris and Mame?
Off about them?
Like a state of shock or panic, maybe?
Let me think. Iris seemed normal, but I do recall Mame seemed troubled. She didn't say a word while she was here. Like her head was somewhere else. While Iris was preparing to leave, she just stared off into the distance.
Yeah, we're absolutely gonna have to sync with her. Where did they go?
I'm not sure. They didn't tell me where they were going.
Sorry to have wasted your time.
There's no such thing as wasting time when you're investigating. Even the most insignificant piece of information could be relevant.
Ryuki, I've never seen you so positive.
Maybe you're a good influence on me. Let's get going. We need to find Mame.
Alright. Let's head to Yoyagi Park. Collect our thoughts. Maybe run into Mame completely by coincidence. Alfrey.
Doesn't look like a Mame is here.
But wait, Leon is.
Oh god, Leon.
Leon is obsessed with Kizuna, and Kizuna is a Mame's friend.
Yeah, he might know where Mame is.
Let's ask.
Oh, you again. What's up?
Do you know a girl named Amame Doi?
Oh, Kizzy's friend. Of course I know her.
Do you know where she is?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
I saw her earlier.
Where?
I don't know. Give me 100,000 yen and I'll think about it.
You can't be serious.
I'm low on cash. Come on, Ryuki.
Fine. We'll do this. Leon, do you have a 500 yen coin?
Yeah, I do.
I'm going to look away, and you put it in one of your hands. If I can guess which hand it's in, tell me for free.
Good old-fashioned X-ray vision trick.
And if you're wrong?
I'll pay you.
All right, sounds good to me. Let's do this. Don't peek. Okay, I'm ready. Guess, which hand is it in?
You can see Leon's bone structure. Scan both his hands and it'd be the hand on my right, so his left hand.
Left hand, huh? Are you sure? You can change it if you want to.
Nope, left hand for sure.
Darn it!
See?
How did you know?
Superpowers.
Ugh, damn.
You can't just say like, "Oh, I have superpowers." Like, Mizuki is a super strong, crazy X-Man. Like, you can't just go like, "I have superpowers" as a joke. People have superpowers in this universe.
I saw Mame at Iowan.
That's the child services facility run by Riichi Chieda. He's Una's father.
It's Valentine's Day today, right? We promised to meet up tonight, but I couldn't wait any longer. I want to see Kizzy right now. I don't need to talk to her. Seeing her from afar is enough. So that's why I went to Iowan.
Man.
It's kind of like wanting to watch porn before going to happy ending places.
I don't think this is anything like that.
Mame was there. Mame, Kizzy, and Iris were talking. They had real serious looks on their faces. I couldn't barge into their conversation, so I left without saying anything.
They were discussing something serious then.
Those three saw Komenji's body at Studio Divita. Maybe they were talking about that.
Why are you even looking for Mame?
Well, you see...
Wait. Is Mame a suspect in the HB case?
What?
No, that definitely couldn't be it.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, Kizzy. Yeah, I'm excited for tonight. We should meet. Okay. I'll see you there.
Yeah, why do you think Mame is a suspect?
Oh, actually, 4 days ago, on the 10th of February, I saw Mame then, too, in front of Horodori Institute. She didn't notice me, though. Anyway, Mame headed into Horodori Institute by herself. What business does she have at the research facility? That's what I was thinking to myself. I saw another person follow her in right after. It was Tokiko Shigure, president of NICE Japan. I know what you're thinking. Why would you think she's suspect just because of that, right? Well, you're right. I don't even know if Mame and Tokiko saw each other in there anyway. Not to mention Tokiko was killed 2 days ago, on the night of the 12th. So maybe it's got nothing to do with it. Nah, it probably doesn't. Just coincidence. But for whatever reason, it caught my attention.
Yeah, what are you drinking?
Thought I told you that before. It's Alfrey, non-alcoholic beer.
Okay.
Did you buy that?
Of course I did. Okay, maybe it's true that I did steal a lot before. I know it's nothing to brag about, but they did call me the master of unlocking. Ugh, but that's all in the past.
Did you always steal by yourself?
It depended on what needed stealing. Sometimes I went alone, sometimes in pairs. If it was a big target, like some mansion in the boonies, I'd go with a team of 5 or 6 guys. The leader of the group was a Kumakura. You know them, right? That's how I met Moma, the chairman of the Kumakuras. I was usually partnered with Quartz. They were kinda like a bodyguard. Helped me out whenever I got in a sticky situation. Why am I even telling you all this? I think I've said too much. Please forget it. It's all in the past, like I said.
Quartz.
All right. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna see Kizzy tonight. I need to head to the beauty salon first.
Beauty salon?
Anyway, adios!
Bye, Lan. I'm so excited to
Why
not be
was
talking to
Mame
you
at
anymore.
Horadori Institute?
4 days ago.
It's interesting that Tokiko was behind her as well. Horadori Institute. I remember.
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horadori Institute.
We totally put that on hold. We need to go search that hidden room. But going now would be pointless. If it's a hidden room, it's gotta be a secret and locked up tight. They're not just gonna let us in there.
Anyway, we should focus on the task at hand. Find Amame.
Yeah. Leon said he saw her at Iowan.
Alright, go to Iowa. And they're not here. Tom and I headed to Iowan to find Mame. She was nowhere to be seen. Neither was Kizuna or Iris, who were supposedly with her. I asked a worker if they saw the 3 girls. They answered, I saw them here before, but that was a while ago.
Well, we tried. Let's go.
No, wait. That person over there.
That's...
Why are you here?
Excuse me! Nice to see you again.
I need to hurry. If I don't...
Yeah, let's see. I mean, first we'll insult her. So your mask is
The
upside
body
down.
is the opposite.
What?
Your clothes are worn out.
I forgot to put mothballs in the dresser.
Why are you barefoot?
Rats don't wear shoes.
But you're not a rat.
Squeak, squeak.
Okay, that one was fun.
Are you really a rat?
Or, go again?
Yeah, and what are you doing? Breath. The body is the opposite.
Where is it? Where is the main event taking place?
Main event?
There she goes.
What was she talking about?
Maybe a Halloween event or something?
No, it's obviously nirvanA.
Season for that.
Maybe she was talking about that one thing.
What?
Don't make me say it. You know what I mean, don't you?
I absolutely don't.
There's no point in paying further attention to her. We should head to...
A different spot.
Alright. Let's go to the Kumakuras. Ask about quartz, probably.
Hey, Ryuki, what's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Oh shit, a shooting star. I want chocolate from Tessa. I want chocolate from Tessa. I want chocolate. Damn it, I couldn't say a third one in time.
Yeah, you got information?
Why are you even asking me?
Yakuza have connections all throughout the underworld. So I thought you might know something. Anything would help. Rumors, anything.
Rumors, huh? So our parent group, the Ujisaki, there's this higher up that's connected to Nice. I did hear something from him. The president of Nice Japan, Tokiko Shigure, she was in a relationship with the head of Horadori Institute, Chikara Horadori.
What?
Of course, this isn't recent. We're talking decades ago.
I was gonna say, I would not believe it was recent for a second.
Back then, Tokiko wasn't even the boss. She was just some grunt at Nice. But Chikara, on the other hand, was pretty high up the ladder at Nice. Used his newfound power to get with Tokiko, Back when she was in her 20s, I heard she was a hottie. But like I said, she was young and naive. Chikara basically tricked her. He was married at the time, even had kids. Tokiko was his mistress. Real secret relationship type shit.
That's a lot. How you
Not
doing?
bad.
How you doing, Mama?
Tonight, Tessa is gonna have a Valentine's Day stream. Oh, thinking about it makes my heart dance. Oh, I'm so excited.
Alright, tell me more about them.
That's all I know about that. But I do have some more dirt on Chikara.
Please.
This was also decades ago, but Chikara went to child service agencies all over Japan and got something from them.
What?
DNA samples. He said it's for DNA treatment or something. But I don't buy it. My guess is he was doing something shady. Horodori Institute was real sketchy back then.
It's still sketchy. Yeah, do you know where Mame is?
Mame Doi? Tessa's friend.
So you know her?
Of course. I know everything about Tessa. So what about Mame?
She might have some valuable information about the case. I'm trying to find her. Do you happen to know where she is?
Sorry, I got no idea.
I see.
Well...
Tokiko and Chikara in an illegitimate relationship.
And Chikara getting kids' DNA. Let's figure it out later.
I still need to find Mame.
Well, only place we have left to go is Shoma's house, so...
Hey! Don't get in the kotatsu without permission.
It's cold out, and I'm cold.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to ask a few things, but before that, Shoma... No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I decided not to ask him about what happened at the studio. It would be cruel to remind him, not to mention I didn't want him running off again. It would probably be best to avoid talking about Komeiji and the interrogation from the cops. I wanted to ask about Ferris wheel.
Dad. Dad. I shouldn't have said that you should die. It's all my fault.
Shoma.
Yeah, how'd you get out of the Ferris wheel?
What are you talking about?
The Ferris wheel at Misatan.
I didn't go to Misatan.
What? That's impossible. I definitely saw you get on the Ferris wheel.
Maybe you saw my doppelganger? Or maybe my clone.
Your clone? No, I don't think so. I mean, we may have the technology for it, but I've never heard of any human clones. Not to mention, it's forbidden by law.
The law doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, he's right.
Not to a psycho like Chikara.
What do you mean?
Yeah, are you saying Horodori?
Yeah, they're researching cloning.
I'm not surprised.
So maybe they secretly made my clone.
Impossible.
I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding about Horodori Institute researching cloning. Just about cloning me.
How do you explain the Ferris wheel then?
Maybe you were seeing things.
Seeing things?
Maybe you got the TC Purge.
Purge? What is that?
Last year, they invented a way to edit genomes called Purge.
Purge was developed by Horodori Institute. TC Purge is kind of like a virus.
Yeah, tell me
People
about
at
that.
Horodori Institute called it the organic nanomachine. It acts kind of the way a virus does. When it enters the body, it latches onto bacteria, and a protein complex called CRISPR-Cas-beta is made. CRISPR-Cas-beta can cut, move, and attach certain DNA nucleotide sequences. When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over. And on top of that, TC Purge multiplies in the body. It takes over the multiplication functions of bacteria and makes copies of itself. And it can be passed to other people with your breath.
Shoma, how do you know all this?
Well, there's just some stuff.
There's just some stuff? Alright, let's talk about Bats 490.
Shoma, you still haven't told me why you lied.
Lied?
About the code for Bats 490. That wasn't referring to Horodori Institute, but you said it was.
Sheesh, can you just let it go? I didn't solve the code.
What did Komeiji?
Sorry, Shoma. This might be hard for you. But can you tell me about Komeiji? Komeiji picked something up at the rooftop amusement park in Misatan. Something that is meaningful or significant to Terror. But he didn't tell me what it was. I thought you might know something.
Sorry, but I have no clue.
I see.
You know where Mame is?
Yeah?
Do you know where she is?
I have no idea.
Cool. No leads. 0 leads.
Ryuki, we can hold off on Horodori Institute. We need to prioritize.
Yeah, we need to find Mame.
After that, we searched all over the city to look for Mame. But ultimately, we couldn't find her.
The sun is setting. Let's give up on finding a Mame for now.
No, not yet. There's one more place I want to go. I didn't mention it before now because I thought, considering Mame's mental state, it would be a long shot. But maybe...
Hey, can you just cut to the chase? Where are you talking about?
The maid cafe she works at. She's at the maid cafe, Sunfish Pocket in Akiba.
Yeah, that is a long shot. I understand why you did not go there earlier. Yep, there she is, with Leon. And Ryuki, I suppose.
Mame, you were here this whole time? We were looking for you.
Sorry to interrupt, but Mame can't talk right now. I don't really know how, but she lost her voice.
Yeah, she's gone nonverbal from the trauma.
She must still be struggling with what happened at the studio. But then, why is she here at the cafe?
Wait, Leon's here. What is he doing here?
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be on a date?
I told you, I was going to meet Kizzy today. She wanted to meet here.
Where is Kizuna now?
She told me a little bit ago that she's running late. She'll be here after she finishes shopping with Iris.
Oh, is Iris coming too?
Yeah, it was actually Iris who planned the night out. It was her idea to have a video night at the cafe.
What does that mean?
I don't really know, actually. All I know is this wasn't a solo date with me and Kizzy.
Okay. Yeah, why are you
Seeing
here?
that you're wearing your outfit. Are you working today?
Of course, it's Valentine's Day. There's going to be tons of customers here, and they need as many mermaids as they can get. So her manager begged her to work today.
Even though she can't talk?
She can write.
But...
Yeah, why'd you go to Horodori?
4 days ago, on the 10th of February, you went to Horodori Institute, right? Leon told me.
Hey, come on!
Why did you go to Horodori Institute? Did you meet Tokiko there?
About the incident?
Hey, what happened at the studio?
She's not gonna answer me.
I just want a clue. Anything at all would be helpful. Mame, you ran into Terror at the studio, didn't you? Did they say anything to you?
Like I said, Mame can't talk right now. I thought I told you.
I don't understand what Mame could be thinking. What's going on in her head?
Why don't you ask her to write something?
Looking at her now, I don't think she'll write anything.
Well, then...
Yeah, we should ask her heart, using the sync machine.
It's time to sync. But seeing how it's almost 3 o'clock, I think we are gonna save this sync for next time. Thank you everyone who came and hung out. Let's see who is available to raid. Is Baz still streaming? Go raid Baz. What was he? He's doing a little to the left, which has... I've seen some content of it, and it sounds really cool. I love games that let you organize stuff. So, let me just make sure that he's still going. Yes, perfect. Okay, so we'll go ahead and raid Baz. I am very excited to see some of that. But thank you everyone for coming. I know it was a bit of a shorter stream today, but I'm glad I got to hang out and stream, and thanks everyone for watching. I had a great time. Alright. See you all in Baz's chat. Bye!